is go where you're celebrated, not where you're tolerated. And we'll have more of a discussion on this in a little bit. Go where you're celebrated, not just where you're tolerated. And so let's go check out LA Cigar Lounge. Let's have a good time. Rise and grind. Let's go.
Yeah, this is
Thank you, man. You rolled out the red carpet. I appreciate this.
God bless. This is the living room.
Looks like it.
All the shenanigans.
Yeah.
All the good things happen here in this area here.
Looks like it.
Yeah, so this is the living room.
Walk down this pathway here. We have the humidor,
Which you're working on as well. This is the hallway to the meeting of the minds room, which you're gonna have.
Okay, you got a back lounge.
This is the.
Oh man.
Yeah, this is the meeting of the minds room. This
It's
is
so
where,
from the outside it looked like so small,
yeah,
but you come up in here.
It's a humble looking. However, this is the setting, man, where you bring your clients. We are a members only lounge, and this is what we do.
That's what's up.
Okay. If you come over here, this is another seating area.
Really?
As well as the kitchen.
Jeez.
So we have amenities in regards to coffee, tea, so on and so forth. Let me turn on some lighting.
You got lockers all.
Yeah, we have lockers all the way around. And this is the kitchen area here.
Wow.
As well as another seating area, so on and so forth.
How long you guys been open?
10 years.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's been a good thing.
What's different between this lounge and the other lounges in LA?
We have been considered more so as the event lounge.
Events.
So we stay busy.
It's so big.
The best way we can.
Okay.
And ones would say that we are the party lounge. However, that's not what makes us. We're more of a community lounge, and we are blessed to be able to do the certain things that we do in regards to toy drive, turkey drive, so on and so forth. Community. Okay. So I say blessings to that.
Oh man, this is good.
Okay.
This is
and this
good.
is us. So let me show you the patio section.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
So from the outside, it looked like a little hole in the wall. You come up in here.
Yeah, it's a little.
Is this like a whole shower?
Yes, that's a whole bathroom, shower, the whole deal.
I don't notice. You smoke a cigar, you get a little smoky.
You never know what kind of situation you may be in. And we are here. Once you come through the confines of that door, leave all them inhibitions, all that nonsense, and get outside. When you come here, be your true self.
Lounge.
That's all we ask.
Yeah, this is an asylum.
Be your original self on who you are from birth.
Yeah.
We don't need all the antics. We don't care how much money you make, what you believe in, what you don't believe in. Just come in, man, and come ride with us.
That's the beauty of the lounge.
Man, it's just a blessing.
That's the beauty of the lounge. This is nice, man.
This is us.
Wow. You got a private room. You got kitchen, nice humidor. And this lounge is just spacious, comfortable. This is beyond a living room. This is, wow. This is nice.
Give me 1 second. 1 second.
It was meant to be, baby. Don't turn your back on me. Don't turn your back on me.
And grind. And so I just got done with LA Lounge. Just a great experience. And as I mentioned, going in there, thought that just came to mind was just go where you're celebrated, not where you're tolerated. And so the other night I'm in LA, you know me, club, lounge to lounge, city to city, state to state, country to country, just out here. And I went to this one cigar lounge in LA, downtown LA, and usually what happens is before I visit a cigar lounge, I'll call it in advance, let them know that I'm coming. I don't expect any special treatment. I always make sure that I buy some cigars or contribute to the establishment. I'll go support if they got a bar, I'll buy a drink or two. I always make sure I buy some cigars because that's just how I am. So I go to this one cigar lounge and the guy just, I mean, they were pretty much like, why are you here? What do you want? and in fact, they even turned the lights out on us. They really didn't appreciate my company. And so, you know, I bought a stick, smoked it, then left. And so that was last night's experience. Today's experience, and so I went to this cigar lounge and I called in advance. And as soon as I called, the owner said, oh man, I'm happy you're gonna be here. I wanna be here when you're here. I'm gonna have my people here. We wanna take care of you. And so I got there and they absolutely rolled out the red carpet. I had a wonderful time, as you saw in the footage. They took me around, showed me all the different rooms. So it's a private, they've got a private membership, but they took me, showed me everything. And I really got a sense that they treat everyone like that, not because I got a channel, but because I'm a good dude. And I came with respect, showed them respect. And so they treated me like a king. They even blessed me with a couple of their house blends. They gave me some of their own cigars. And then afterwards, I bought some of their cigars because I said, look, I'm an honorable dude. You know, I'm not a mooch. So thank you, but I'm still gonna buy some just to support what you guys are doing. That's how I am. But the way they rolled out the red carpet, the way I smoked an entire cigar, me and the owner and then one of the brothers that works there, and we just chatted about life. We talked for about an hour and a half. That's what we did. And so that's the cigar culture. We celebrate each other. You know, we don't just tolerate each other, we celebrate each other. And so that just got me thinking, go where you're celebrated, go where people appreciate you. Don't just deal with people who are just gonna take your money. So if there's a cigar lounge and all they do is just take your money, they tolerate you, they take your money, but they don't really celebrate you. And so go where you're celebrated, not just where you're tolerated. So I had a great time there, got their house blend. And so usually the only place where I like a good house blend is my spot in Miami, Cuban Crafters. This place, their house blend, and so there's the cigar. I've never heard of this process, and so it's done via what they call they layer the tobacco with honey. And so this was a Maduro, great stick, loved it. I mean, it had a good sweetness to it. You taste the honey, well aged, well rolled, great draw. And this is midday, and so I'm at noon smoking this big old 60 gauge Maduro with a glass of water. And all I've had is breakfast today. But the stick was so good. I mean, there's no aftertaste in my mouth. Just a wonderful cigar. And so I definitely bought a couple of those on the way out. Just appreciated my time there. Great cigar lounge. I recommend that you check them out. In fact, whenever I'm in LA, I'm just gonna go there. That's gonna be my spot. Big place, lots of private areas. But I could tell on a regular night, again, I went there at noon. So there's not gonna be people at a cigar lounge at noon because we out here rising and grinding. So I went in there, had a great time, felt welcomed, felt appreciated, and I would recommend that you check them out. But bottom line is, these videos, it ain't meant to support a business or a cigar or a lounge. It's just meant to, just part of the experience. That's all I'm doing. Chronicling my journey, showing you guys that this is real. I'm out here. We visit, we travel, we experience cigars. I'm not just sitting in my man cave shooting videos. I'm a real dude, really out here, out in these streets, meeting the people. And so that's the point of this channel. We real people, people who are rising, grinding. You'll see me in your city. And the same energy you see on camera, you'll see that in real life. And so that's what the guys at the lounge are saying, like, dang, you really like this. I'm really that guy. And so I'm here for the people. And I always want to just leave you with something that'll help you. So better, in addition to a cigar content and talking about a lounge, how can I help you in your life? Go where you're celebrated, not where you're tolerated. They ain't really rocking with you. Your friends, your family, your employer, your cigar lounge, your whatever. If folks don't really sell it, if when you see them, if their eyes don't light up, if they don't seem happy to see you, And if when you see them, if your heart doesn't skip a beat, if you don't feel happy to see them, that ain't a real friendship. That ain't a real partnership. That's just y'all tolerating each other. And at some point, you gotta let that stuff go. That's what I'm doing in my life. If I don't get excited to see you, then I'm cutting you off. And so I'm going where I'm celebrated, not just where I'm tolerated. And so that's the message on today. Go where people really appreciate you. Go where people truly respect you. Go where people got your back. And so go where you're celebrated, not just where you're tolerated. So that's our visit of this lounge. And so we thank you all for joining us on the journey as we chronicle our journeys. And so like, comment, subscribe, but most importantly, rise and grind.